Have you seen those beautiful, elegant paper flowers and you've thought to yourself, I really don't know if I could create that? Or maybe you're looking for something that's super simple, yet you can take it to the next level and make something very 3D and elegant. If that's you, join me and we'll learn how to create beautiful, simple flowers to flowers that are super elegant and detailed. To get started, we're using the Dazzling Dahlia Stamp and Die set. This stamp and die comes with two different sizes. Now, when you're creating a dahlia, this one's a really beautiful flower to create simple, so that's what we're going to do first, and then we're going to move into a very elegant version that's super dimensional. So with this, we're going to start with coloring. Now, if you study dahlias, they come in so many different colors, so you can really have some fun doing this at home in different color combinations. So this is kind of what I chose as just the fun one, which is the Vivid Chartreuse paired with a Paradise Teal. Now, with the way that this is drawn, you can really, it adds some areas in here for very easy shading. So you can use the tip of your sponge dauber and just really go back and add some beautiful shading in there for quick and easy coloring. So that's what I like to do with these. So have fun using some of your own creative coloring techniques with this. And then you have that just really beautifully colored very quickly. The other flower that we're going to do more dimension with is one pairing the Coastal Coral and Carnation Red. So a very similar coloring technique. So all you have to do is just fill it in with the Coastal Coral. That's a newer color that we've added recently to our website, which is a really kind of a peachy pink color. And I love that for a lot of my flowers that I've been doing. But if you pair that with a Carnation Red, it really just makes a very beautiful, nice pop of color. So that's the colors that we're using today, and then we'll get started with shaping them. So when you run these through the mold, we have the mold that you can run these through. So what you're going to do is for the basic flower, we're going to have that one stamp side down. And for our deluxe flower with more dimension, we're going to have it stamped side up. And that just gives you a variation. So we'll go ahead, run that through the machine, and then that will shape it for us. So as that's going through the machine, I'm just going to pull up some more flowers that are more super dimensional, so you'll see some more of those up close. You can see that based on how you layer those, you can do some really dimensional projects. Say you're doing some ultra projects or you want to do something super special for a friend. Okay, so when that comes out, the basic shaping is done. So if you're doing a flower that you want less dimension for your project, you'll just take this flower out, and that is ready to just add your shaped dimension with prills or glitter in the center, add the leaves, and you're all done with that one. So to make the more layered, elaborate dahlia, you can do many different variations, but once you have run that through your shaping mold, what you're going to do is take one of your golf shaping tools and just wrap that leaf for the base petals around that very quickly. So the shaping mold does the base of the background, and then if you want to add more dimension, you can totally do that very quickly and easily. So for the base flower, I used 3 of the largest sizes, and then for the center, all you'll want to do is, you can do a couple different things for the center, but we're going to do a snipped open center. So what you're going to do is take these petals, and you're just going to snip into each one, and you're going to have the stamp side faced up. So we're going to go ahead and just do that to each petal. So I'll snip 2 times in those petals, and then when I clump them together, I just pull those petals up like this. If you want to have the stamp side on the inside, if you want to have the stamp side on the outside, just flip it the other way. I do like to have the background colored, and then we'll push those together. So we'll just kind of push those together with our fingers. And since we have it shaped with the mold, that pretty much just kind of stays like that. So we'll go ahead, lay this on our mat, And what's really beautiful about the dahlia is it has those large petals and it gives you a lot of space to really build and layer up this flower if you want. Now, if you're like me and you really want to see various ways that you can layer and shape this up, I would really highly recommend going to our gallery and type in Dazzling Dahlia, and you'll see many different ways that the design team members have done that. You know, after you're finished watching the video and you're like, wait, I want to see more close-ups of that. So that is like the base, and you could just go ahead and add like some prills or something in the center, but if you want to really have that wow factor, just go back and add a little bit of that hot glue in the center of all of those petals so that when they start coming together, when you're pushing it with your fingers, it'll stay stuck together. Now, some people like to have their flower buds more closed. Some people like to have them more open. So you can really decide how you want to have that. Now, I am going to squish this a little bit at the bottom as well. But once you have that to where you like it, you can go ahead and just add some more glue at the base. Pop this flower bud in the middle. And once that has kind of like set, you can go ahead and you can, you know, kind of squish the flower bud a little bit further down if you want, or you can push these petals up to kind of pull that all together. So lots of fun ways to really bring that together and create a beautiful one-of-a-kind dahlia. Here are some beautiful samples that were created with the Dazzling Dahlia Collection. So you'll see these very dimensional flowers, so you can keep it as simple or as elegant as you like, and you'll see these stems in the background. So within this collection, we have the Dahlia and Leaves stamp and die set. So with this, in this one, you have some like little flower buds plus the leaves that get shaped with the mold. The mold has those 2 flower sizes and those leaves that will do a lot of that basic background shaping for you. So let's take a look at some more samples. So here are some more ways the dahlia has been added to those beautiful background dies. So a lot of the intricate decorative dies that you have, these will pair beautifully with it. Or if you want to keep something just super simple, you could always use your dahlia flower buds and leaves just as a background. So lots of versatility just based on how you pair that. So let's take a look at some more color variations and the way these have been styled and paired together. I just love how this actually kind of looks a little bit more like a water lily, I thought. So here's another one in yellow paired with the beautiful flower buds and leaves. Here we have one done on foam and really added some glitter, so it makes a really large focal point on a card very quickly and easily. Here's another one that's done on the foam, and I love just how simple yet elegant that is, with just kind of tweaking those petal tips a little bit. So as you can see, lots of very beautiful ways to shape the dahlia. And if you go online and you look at some more samples by typing in Dazzling Dahlia, I think you'll be astounded at all the ways that you can use those. Before I go, I wanted to show you the paper collection. That is beautiful as a background, so you can really just see those beautiful colors and beautiful ways that you can layer those dahlias and even use this as an inspiration for coloring your dahlias as well. Following these simple steps will allow you to create many different flower styles using different color combinations, and what's really great is you can use this for a simple thank you or an elaborate occasion. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you don't have the Dazzling Dahlia Collection yet, I've added the links below for quick and easy ordering. And hey, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, make sure to get subscribed right away so you don't miss out on my upcoming videos. We'll see you next time. Bye!